Colombia. This video is gonna be about Colombia's second biggest city, and if you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up at the end of this video. Thank you very much. I'm here at the Hacienda Napoles at the Hippo pond. These hippos are the descendant of the hippos that Pablo Escobar brought in the country, because they're not animals that live here in Colombia. They're all together there, one big family resting in the water. They have a kind of dino park here. Aventura Jurassic Park. They got their own Jurassic Park here in Hacienda Napoles. The one and only biggest survivor of the dinosaur times. This used to be Pablo Escobar's bullfighting ring, and now they made it like an African museum here. Museo Africano. So we have a Museo Africano here in the park. Still walking in the park. Just had a swim. Now we're gonna have a walk.
Con una organización social y familiar apreciable. De los indios yariguí alrededor del año 1600, liderados por el legendario cacique Hippo, que utilizaba los corredores de la selva y fue apresado y vuelto en una cárcel de Bogotá.
So here in the mountains, Pablo Escobar had a big house and its own prison also. The house is gone, only a few walls remain. And apparently he had a lot of parties there. Now it's just a park. So what we see here is the escape route from the prison that Pablo Escobar built himself. He built himself a prison because he didn't want to be exchanged or deported to the United States. The United States were behind him. He preferred to actually die in a prison in Colombia than in the US. Because, you know, of the drug trafficking, they were looking for him. So anyway, here was the prison building. Here was an escape route. He was always 2 steps ahead on anyone, because Pablo Escobar actually designed the escape routes before he actually designed his own prison here. So this place where he designed his own prison is actually called the Catedral. Over here drugs and money was stacked, and also liquor. Over there was a skeptical but later became a helicopter landing platform, mostly used by the government when they unexpectedly came to pay him a visit here at the prison to see how everything was going. I'm here at the memorial to the victims of Pablo Escobar and the Colombian mafia. These are bullet holes here. Every hole represents a victim. So yeah, the monument here was put by the Colombian government on a place where Pablo Escobar had his villa. He had his villa here. Of course, the house was called Monaco because it was everything there, richness, like owns a big swimming pool, just a luxury house, and it's all gone. And now we have this park here with a remembrance monument. So here on display during the years from 1984 until the early 90s, you see places that were bombed, different cities are mentioned here, like Bucaramanga, mostly Medellin, Cali, Cartagena, where I've been. There are also been bombs exploding. Escobar and his cartel killing many people. Here we have a monument that the Colombian government put here in memory of the many policemen that died in this whole civil war that was going on between the government and the mafia of Pablo Escobar. Village on Nutibara Hill to show how the locals lived back in the day. This is the house where Pablo Escobar died. This is the back of the house where Escobar tried to escape, but that's where he got killed by the police, or as some people believe, he killed himself.
Sí, como oreja esa no estaba. Y se tiró por allá, partió la pierna o algo.
So now I'm gonna check out the cemetery where Pablo Escobar tomb is. It's here on this hill in Medellin. So here is the grave of Pablo Escobar with the flowers, and then next to it we have his family and also a stone of his closest body. Alvaro de Jesus was the bodyguard who was last seen with him. Too bad for the fog, otherwise you could see more of the city buildings. But yeah, this is the typical image you see of Medellin. A lot of big concrete apartment buildings. So now I'm gonna take the metro to a point where we can take a cable car to go with the cable car over Medellin.
Super dirty from in this one.
Yeah, it's a shame in Mexico. You need a good head for heights to live in this city.
I would what?
A good head for heights.
I think it's worse in Potosi. In Potosi it's awful. It's more than 4,000 meters.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's here, it's just how kind of... So yeah, it continues away up there with the top of the mountain and down the other side.
People in Medellin, they take the cable car to get from one part of the city to the other for work, for school. Instead of taking the bus, they can take the cable car here. Botero Square, Medellin. Avenue. Metro passing by. It's a nice place to visit here in Medellin. This is the Palacio de la Cultura, Palacio Cultural. Here we have another statue of Bolivar in front of the Metropolitan Cathedral, made out of 1,120,000 bricks. One of the biggest brick cathedral in the world here in Medellin.